I would like to tell you about an interesting discussion that I had with one of my friends. And this was actually with one of my best friends, and it was about a movie called NGE, Neon Genesis Evangelion. And basically, the whole discussion revolved around a scene in that movie where two characters stand in an elevator for 1 minute and absolutely nothing happens. In the scene, you can see that the elevator is going up. You can hear the sounds of the characters breathing, but nothing happens. There's no dialogue. The screen remains static, and it's completely the same. And in my honest opinion, like completely honest, 1 minute of that scene is completely normal. I think that it adds a lot to the mood of the scene because it's a very emotionally charged moment because those two characters had not interacted before. Um, but my friend found that the scene was too dragged out. He really did not enjoy it, and we had a very heated discussion about whether or not this scene had its merits and whether or not it even belonged in the movie as a whole. He cited the fact that in another version of this same movie that was released on another platform, this scene was cut. And he stated that this made the scene much better, like higher quality as a whole in terms of the enjoyment and in terms of the things that it brings to the table as a whole. And for me, the discussion was a little bit, I wouldn't say traumatic, but it was just uncomfortable because it was so heated over something that was so small. I mean, of course, if you were to ask me about it today, I would still argue that I'm 100% correct because I feel like, art is um, such a hard to define thing that even 1 minute of silence can still be counted as art. And I feel like that art also has its own merit, and I feel like it also has its importance and it has a place to be. So overall, I'm not sure I enjoyed this discussion, but it was an interesting one for sure.